on my rich auntie vibe this year more than ever. If 2020 taught me anything, it's that you should take advantage of every single moment that you have, because you never know when the world might change or when your time might be up. In the spirit of all of that, I am spoiling myself this year. I've been spoiling myself over the years, but every time that I've made a luxury designer purchase, it has been to reward myself for a specific milestone, like defending my dissertation or having a baby. But this time, I'm really just planning on buying stuff because I feel like it. So, because we're not really leaving the house again in 2021, so it seems, you know, I'm not really spending money on clothes, and I'm also not spending that much money on travel. So I have a little bit of discretionary spending that I have available to me. So before I start buying new things, I wanted to show you guys my best and worst, or favorite and least favorite luxury designer purchases that I have made over the past couple of years. In case you are planning on making any luxury designer purchases this year, this might help you. So let's get right onto the selection. So where do I want to start? Okay, so I'm gonna start with a pretty common luxury designer bag. Ooh, this kimono has no give. So the Chanel classic double flap. I hope it's called a classic double flap. I'm clearly not a luxury snob, because I'm pretty sure it's the classic double flap. But I bought this as my "you just finished your PhD" gift to myself. So this is it's a really beautiful bag. Why it's one of my best luxury designer purchases is because although it was really expensive, I bought it secondhand. It was like new. But it was a really, really expensive bag. The cost, I feel like, is justified mostly. So the leather is really, really, really great quality. The finishing is beautiful. It's actually a really versatile bag. I can hold it like this, so I can carry it like clutch style under my arm. I can carry it double strapped like that, or I can carry it single strap on my shoulder or cross body like so. I cannot move this kimono like that. So I feel like I can wear a lot of different ways, and I have worn it in both formal settings and casual settings. So I do feel like it's a really good starter. It's a really expensive starter luxury gift or luxury bag, but I feel like it's one of the ones that I use the most. Totally, totally worth it. I'm really glad that I bought it. The occasion with which I bought this bag will forever be cemented to the actual having of this bag, so I absolutely love it. Now, put this baby back. So some of my least favorite bags I no longer have. So I'm gonna start off with one of my least favorite bags, and I'm gonna compare it to the Chanel Classic Flap, which was the Gucci Marmont double G bag that I had. To be honest, I bought that bag because it was a similar-ish rendition of the Chanel. It was also quilted leather. But I had that bag and I wore it for quite some time, maybe for 6 months. And then I just felt like it wasn't timeless. It felt really like it was a bag that was identifiable by whatever year it was. I don't know, 2017, 2018. It didn't feel like it was a classic bag like my Chanel, very classic. And also it felt like it was too trendy. Yeah, I bought that bag after finishing, I think when I defended my dissertation proposal, I bought that Gucci bag. But yeah, I sold it back. Not sold it back, I actually bought that brand new, but I sold it to a consignment shop because I couldn't see myself wearing it for that much longer. And then Gucci was doing a whole bunch of Gucci got messy. Yeah, that was my least favorite. I think it's probably the bag that I've owned. There's actually another bag that I owned for less time than I owned that Gucci bag that I'll get to at some point, but that is one of my least favorite handbags. So my second favorite luxury design purchase, is my Loeb Puzzle Bag. Now, why I love this bag is because it doesn't look like a designer bag. It doesn't scream at you. And I think this is part of my issue with Gucci. It's not in your face. I carry this bag so often. So in terms of cost per wear, this bag has not quite made up its value just yet, but it definitely will. It's a really, really good size. I can fit my phone, wallet, etc. in here. I should probably do a what's in my bag series. Fun story. This is not the original lining that came with the bag. A pen exploded in my bag. about like a month after I got it. Yo, I was so sad. And then I got the lining fixed in New York. So in case you're looking for someone to fix your bag in New York, let me know. I'll give you the info down below. They did an excellent job and turned it around in like 3 days. It also has a zip back here, which you can put like, I don't know, card holder, keys, etc. in here. I like wearing this bag in the crook of my arm. I also like wearing it across here. I will also wear it cross shoulder. It's a bit short cross shoulder, but I like the fact that you can like lengthen it, but I like it at this length because it's just like, I don't know, it's just like really right underneath my boob. And sometimes I like that for a cross body bag. Like I don't necessarily like the bag to be on my hip. You know, to be honest, like this is probably my favorite over the Chanel, but in terms of what's like the classic, you know, obviously a Chanel is, I feel like one of the 2 bags, like a Chanel and a Birkin bag are like the luxury bags. And so I had to say the Chanel first. But in terms of the bag that I probably would wear the most, this bad boy. This honey right here. I can see myself getting a second one actually. I've seen it in black and white, which I think would be super cute. Yeah, that is my Loeb Puzzle Bag. Now the least favorite counterpart to that bag is a bag that I think I owned for 2 months before selling it back. And I also bought this bag secondhand, but it was a Prada Vitello Dyna bag. And this bag, you know, I saw this bag. I went to LA for one of my birthdays. I think my 26th birthday, maybe 26th, 27th birthday. I was visiting my friend and we went to a Prada shop and I saw that bag and I was like, I saw it in the store and I really felt called to it. I was like, yo, like this bag makes me happy. Like I'm gonna buy this bag. So I went back to New York, carried on with my life, and then was shopping at the Real, which is where when I was in New York, I would buy designer things secondhand if I was gonna buy secondhand. And then I saw this bag available there. And so I bought it and it was a really good deal. It was like $800, maybe like $1,200 actually. It was a good deal. And I realized why the homegirl who had the bag sold it, because I sold it back shortly after. It just wasn't really a practical bag. You know, you could only wear it on your shoulder. It didn't really look right if you carried it in the crook of your arm. It didn't come with a shoulder strap. And the leather wasn't that great. It wasn't that great. Now, it kind of made me sad because I've always thought Prada bags, like, you know, when everybody was watching Scandal and Kerry Washington / Olivia Pope, she had a whole collection of Prada bags. And so Prada for me was like the working woman, like the working professionals, like luxury bag. And I don't know, that one experience with Prada has kind of turned me off of Prada, so I haven't bought a Prada bag since then. But if there's a Prada bag that you feel like I would like, let me know. Maybe that was just a one-off thing. But anyway, I sold the bag right back really quickly. The fact that the bag was white, I'm sure probably also contributed to my issues with wearing it. Not that white bags are problematic. I will talk a little bit about white bags a little later, but you have to buy what I've now, this is more for me than anyone else, but if you're gonna buy a white bag, it has to be in the right kind of leather, because if you don't buy the right leather, it'll get dirty, it'll be hard to clean, it'll be high maintenance. But if you buy the correct leather, it won't be. So that was another least favorite. So let us switch over to shoes, although I do have a couple more bags to talk about, but let's switch over to shoes. So, I'm gonna start with the least favorite for shoes. So my least favorite, pains me so much. My least favorite designer shoes are my Loubes. My Loubes. Why did I just get up? Oh gosh. All right, my Louis Vuitton, what style is this? Pigalle two-tone? It actually, unfortunately, it's not sold anymore, which to be honest, like this is the reason why I haven't gotten rid of these shoes, is because I love the colorway. Like I love this gradient and they don't make it anymore. So that's why I'm holding on to this. But these are also have sentimental value. Okay, why they're my least favorite shoe? Let me start with that. The negative. They hurt like hell. Like this is the most uncomfortable shoe I've ever worn in my entire life. And I think it's because I have the wrong size. I have them in a 39 and a half. My Badgley Mishka shoes, no, those are a size 9. Those are in English sizes. What other shoes do I have in European sizes? So my Dior shoes, these are a 40. My Jimmy Choo shoes are also a 40. So I'm pretty sure my designer shoe size is a 40, but I bought these when I was in Paris. And that's another reason why I feel like I can't give them up, because I bought them in Paris when I was out in Paris with mes amis. And so I just like felt like I was, I felt really, really fly, like walking into a store and be like, yes, I'm gonna buy those right now. But yeah, the people in Paris, the boutique people. They fitted my feet and they said I was a 39 and a half. They lied because, yeah. But they're just so pretty. They're such a beautiful shoe. So I have been scouting to see if I can find someone reselling them in a size 40. I have been unlucky. I've been doing this intermittently for like 6 months now. I am pretty like, and I think they've come to the end of their life in my closet. They're a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shoe. And they're just not my size. That's unfortunate because I'm back. So on the flip side, favorite pair of designer shoes, I'm gonna have to go with these Dior slingbacks. They're just comfortable. Like, these are a comfortable shoe. They're so comfortable. I don't think you're gonna be able to see it on my feet, but I haven't had any issues. I have like the knit fabric, so it also comes in a patent. I wasn't really feeling the patent. And the heel, they're 2 different heel heights. I got the lower heel height, so I think that this is, I wanna say 70, nope, maybe 40 centimeter. I don't know, y'all. You'll have to look it up. Just kidding, I'll put it in the description box. These are so comfortable. They're great. Like, anytime we're going on a date and I'm trying to like do something, I'll throw these on because the mother in me can no longer rock super high heels to just go out to dinner. Like, boy, I already pushed out a baby for you. I'm not wearing all these high heels. I really like these shoes. Actually, you know, I would consider buying the higher heel in this style because it's actually just really classic and really cute. So I like my Dior. Okay, back to back. I don't have that many designer shoes actually, so that is a potential area of improvement. Not improvement, but maybe that's a place if I'm looking for more designer things, I can look into shoes. But another favorite designer bag, yo, my Neverfull. I love this bag. I also bought this on the same Paris trip that I bought my Louboutins. My Louboutins were like a personal purchase, not personal purchase, was it kind of business. And then I paid for the Louboutins from my business income, whereas this, I convinced Jonathan that I was buying this bag for school, and then when we had a baby, I would use it as a diaper bag, which I do. I will throw our son's diaper bag in here, and it just makes me feel a little less of like a frumpy mom. So this Neverfull, it is a classic go-to bag for me. I really, really like it. I tend to wear it without these things kind of put in. When I store it, I try and put it in. Now, I will say, and these things happened shortly after I got it, so I don't know if it's because of how I transported it or whatnot, but there is a little bit of cracking in the leather at the top right here, and then the straps aren't the most comfortable, so they could have done a thicker strap for real. Like, the straps are not that comfortable, especially if you're like me and if you're taking a flight, you use this as your carry-on, because I've done that before. Just saying. So those are my only issues with it. I also have the, I also have the little zip thingy bobber that goes on the inside, but I love it. Like, it's just this is just a chic bag. If you're looking for a tote bag, would I recommend this one though? It depends on what you're looking for a tote bag for. If you need it to be a heavy duty durable tote bag, then no, I wouldn't say this. But if you're looking for a designer tote bag, then the Neverfull. This is the GM size, which is the biggest. It's the GM size. Okay, so if the Neverfull, my chair just slid. If the Neverfull is my favorite like designer tote bag, my least favorite designer tote / bulky bag, I'm gonna get so much flack for this. And I've really tried to avoid broaching this topic on the internet because I just feel like I'm about to get so much flack, but I have to be true. Is my Telfar shopping bag. This is a medium shopping bag. Let me show you in comparison to, can you see that? So it's a bit smaller. It can definitely fit inside the Neverfull GM, not by much. I just don't think this bag is worth the $200 that it costs. And now, you know, it's nowhere near as expensive. I mean, it's like a fifth of the cost, maybe a sixth, a seventh of the cost of my Louis Vuitton bag, but the quality just isn't there for me for what it costs. So, ooh, I have this other bag inside of it for shape. But looking inside the bag, first of all, it has this, I don't know where this stain came from. This doesn't look like a pen stain, doesn't look like a denim stain. So hopefully you can see that. It's like a blue mark. Don't really know where it came from. I just feel like it needed to have more. All it really has is a clasp. Nothing here is adjustable. And I get that we're trying to do, you know, like vegan leather, but it just, I hate saying bad stuff about black people, but to be honest, I would pass on this bag in this size, specifically in this size, because I feel like if you're carrying this size, you want it to, you can fit your laptop in here, a folder in here, not folder, who carries folders? A book in here, a journal, your wallet. So I feel like this should be a bag that you can use as like your everyday tote bag, but just, it needs more. These straps are too long. Like they need to be like I need them to be here and not here. I need them to be adjustable. This, you can't really, you can carry it like this, but you can't put it up. It just, it's not enough for me. It's not enough for me. I'm so sad. However, I also have the same bag in the small size, which is also crazy that this is small, this is medium. Like, bro, we need a size in the middle. We need a size in the middle, because I feel like I would have gotten more use out of a slightly smaller size, because this just is, this needs to have more utility to be this big, and it just doesn't have to. Anyway, the small size, I feel like it's cute, it's petite, put my phone in there, can fit an iPhone. So like this to me is worth the money, even though this has the exact same functions. It has these small straps and it has the crossbody strap, but this, you know, this crossbody makes more sense to me. Like I feel like this crossbody, let me prove it to you. It's shorter than the other side. Yes, see what I mean? Maybe they're the same exact length, but I just need this to be up here. I don't know. So yeah, I would get this, if you're looking for a Telfar bag, get the small, because the medium is not it. I do like this bag. Do I have any other things? Another great bag that I have is my Givenchy Antigone. Yeah, this is one of my favorite bags. I really just love the crocodile faux croc. It's definitely not real crocodile, but I love the leather on it. I feel like it's different. And it's also very sturdy. Like this is a bag that I feel like I can throw around and it won't get messed up, because it's not gonna get scratched, or if it does get scratched, you won't see it because of the leather. Now, it is sometimes hard to get stuff in and out of here because of the shape, which I love. I love how structured it is, especially compared to something floppier like the puzzle. But you know, sometimes I'll put something in here, like a book or a journal, and I'm like trying to wiggle it out. The zipper is also a little, feels a little oiling. But overall, I'm really happy with this bag purchase. This is my push present to myself, because my husband didn't know what a push. I was like, babe, what have you thought about a push present? And he was like, what's a push present? And then I just went and bought myself a bag because I wasn't gonna waste my time. But yeah, I like this bag a lot. The shoulder strap is also a good length. And anything else to report on? I'm looking at my stuff. I think that's it. There are a couple bags I know that I want to buy. I would definitely want to do a little bit more like black owned, like luxury. So I've been looking at some shoes. I have a pair of Brother Belly shoes, but I wouldn't say that they're like my favorite shoes. I haven't really worn them out yet. Yes, I have my eyes on my next designer bag purchase. My son doesn't want me to be great and finish out this video, but I will. So I already have my eyes on my next designer bag purchase. It is a Celine bag. So if you can guess, I'm not gonna give you anything, but feel free to guess in the comments about which bag is on my mind, which of the Celine bags is on my mind. But yeah, those are my best and worst, my favorite, my least favorite designer purchases that I've ever made. No sweat if you are not in the market for designer goods, if you don't believe in designer goods, if you can't afford designer goods. That's good, that's cool, that's perfectly fine. Thanks so much for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.